We're in lesson 1 of chapter 1, which is rational numbers. There's 3 different things we're going to be doing today. We're going to look at simplifying fractions, we're going to write decimals as fractions, and then writing fractions as decimals. So first thing first, simplifying fractions. These two charts would show the exact same amount as each other. The difference is that this one's much more broken up. You see there's a lot more pieces in this one than this one. And if you were going to be giving me a fraction, it'd be much easier to give me this one, 5 out of 6 or 5/6, than this one with, one that it would take you a while to count. And that's kind of the idea behind this. This one's 20 out of 24, which could be 5 out of 6. So when you simplify these fractions, you're just making it a lot easier for a lot of people. And to simplify that, you need to find a common factor. And for this one, 20 out of 24, you need to find two numbers that are a number that could divide into both of these, or both of these numbers could be divided by. And for this one, if you're going to use this one, it would be 4. 20 divided by 4 would be 5. 24 divided by 4 would be 6. And what do you know? This is the same, 5 out of 6. So this would be the new fraction we would want. As we look over to 9 out of 55, that we're going to find out that's not always the case. You can't always simplify. 5 would be a really good one to divide 55 by, but you can't do that to 9. 3 would be great for 9, but you can't do that to 55. So you're kind of out of luck here. So if that's the case, you just leave it as is. That's as simple as it gets. When writing decimals as fractions, we always need to consider the place where the last number is in the decimal. So for this first one, we see that negative 2.75, the negative 2 is the whole number, or the ones. The 7 is in the tenths place, and the 5 is in the hundredths place. So that's where we stop. So if we're going to do this, we're going to say we already have 2 as the whole number. Like there's already 2 whole pieces, and that's negative. We'll put the negative there too, just so we don't forget. And then now we have 75 hundredths. So if we're going to do that as a fraction, it'd be 75 over 100. And then that could be simplified, and that's what it says. Write it in simplest form. So how can we divide 75 over 100? Well, if you think about it, 25 goes into 75 how many times? 3 times. 25 goes into 100 4 times. So the fraction, if you're going to make it simple, it would be negative 2 and then 3/4. So this would be our new fraction, negative 2 and 3/4. Let's do the same thing with this one. We have 3.125. So 3 is the whole number. It's a whole thing. It's not a fraction at all. So I have 3 here. 0.125. The 5 is in the thousands place. So we have 125 over 1,000. And this one you might not be able to think of right away. So we'll just kind of do it piece by piece. 125 divided by 5. That would give you 25. 1,000 divided by 5 would be 200. We can divide both those by 5 again. That would give us 5 over 40. We can divide both those by 5 again. That would be 1 out of 8. And then that's our simple fraction. So we have 3 as our whole number, and then 1 over 8 for our fraction. And you can write this a little neater than I can when I'm typing. So 3 1/8 would be your fraction in simplest form from 3.125. Let's look at this one then. Write each fraction as a decimal, so we're kind of working backwards here. And this one you'll find to be a lot simpler. A fraction, and I'm going to say this a lot this year, a fraction is an unfinished division problem. That's all it is. So don't get intimidated by fractions. All that is an unfinished division problem. So we have 10 over 8. That's 10 divided by 8. That's unfinished. So you just finish it for us. 10 divided by 8, 1.25 is our answer. We have 2 divided by 3. 2 divided by 3, 0.666. So we'll just kind of go with the line over the top, 0.6. And we'll do a little line over the 6 to show that that's a repeating decimal. So it's pretty simple to turn a fraction into a decimal. Just always remember a fraction is an unfinished division problem.